this community, this golf course?
Yeah, I mean, there's so much passion, and also we have so much history here. I played yesterday in the Pro-Am. The golf course is looking tremendous. We're doing things differently this year. As you walk around outside, you see Golf Channel Live is here. The media center is bigger. The build is bigger. The merchandise tent and the fan village is bigger. Again, it goes back to every year we're trying to get better, and so when you're sticking at the same place, you can build off of that. And they're very welcoming. This beautiful hotel, beautiful environment. The fans in this area are really passionate about what we do. I think ticket sales are up significantly over the past years. So it's awesome. This is our home. This feels like where we end the season, a really amazing, long, and competitive season. And we come to this place every year, and there's a lot of history here. So I think it's a great place to be. And I'm looking forward to the weekend and looking forward to seeing these fans just cheer the best players in the world on at every turn.
Terry, I know you said you were not really trying to challenge other sponsors, but you really have been a catalyst for change in women's golf the past few years. What has that meant to you, really be that catalyst and really kind of unintentionally maybe push people to keep out the purses?
I am trying to be a catalyst. I'm not trying to run anybody out, was more my thought, but I am trying to be a catalyst, and I'm trying to be a catalyst for reasons that I believe in. Just the way I run my company. I run my company, as I said, if I have a man and a woman in the same role, a man's not going to make more than a woman. Everything's got to be equal in my world. So I am trying to be a catalyst for women's golf, not against the other sponsors. So if in fact they want to up their purses, great. But I don't think it's absolutely, and I know Mollie's not going to hear me say this, absolutely necessary. That's up to them to decide. The last thing you want to do is chase anybody away, because that doesn't help anybody. Because somebody that's playing in a lower event might win and get 500 points and end up here making $4 million. So it's really important. Every single event is important, and you have to remember that. And I try to tell, like you and my friends on the tour, listen, it all adds up, right? And so it's good. So yes, we're being a bit of a catalyst, and I think we push the majors, which is more important. I'm more happy that I pushed the majors than I did for the other events throughout the year. Because if you look at all the major purses, they weren't going up until I started to bump. And they know I'm not going to stop, right? So we just kept going. So now I think that's good for the women.
Mollie, this is a lot of money, obviously. What was your first reaction when you found out what the dollar figure was going to be, and have you heard from any players?
She was trying to talk me down.
Yeah.
That's off the record. That was not trying to talk about that.
Have you heard from any
way.
players about what they thought?
Well, the announcement just came out, and we've really kept this under lock and key, and it was really important to us to be able to make this big announcement this morning. So I think they knew something was coming, but so I'm sure that my inbox is just littered with comments from players. What I love the most is when you get a response from a player that just says, thank you. You know, this is amazing. And we get a lot of those, and so I'm sure we'll see a lot of players walking around, and this is a big moment for the LPGA, it's a big moment for women's golf, it's a big moment for women's sports, and I hope people understand that. And again, as Terry said, this is not a competition among our partners. This is a whole season, and this is the finale. It's different than any other event on the tour. This is the finale, and they're working all year to get here, and they're working all year to win this race, and that's what culminates at the end of this Sunday. You'll have the winner of the season, so it's pretty awesome.
Many beneficiaries, to add to what Mollie said, from young girls at the first tee swinging a golf club for the first time, seeing this, going into their grammar school and then beyond, thinking, wow, look at Nelly Corda playing. She's playing for $4 million to win an event. To me, that's really exciting about how you can see young people from all demographics today, and that's a credit to not only the LPGA, the PGA, but the USGA to elevate people that traditionally would not be a part of the game. To see something like this as a young girl, to me, that's exciting.
Yeah, and it's ultimately about the competition, and that's what these athletes do, is they want to win because they're competitive, just like Terry is in business and I am, and so they're playing to win. I think the money says that they're valued, and what they do as the top 60 players in the world playing here, that what they do matters, and that they should be compensated commensurate with that unbelievable world-class talent.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you both. Thank you all.